Hello there, friends. It's been a while. It just dawned on me that I haven't done a What Sold video in a while. I don't think I did one all throughout March. I was so preoccupied with the rest of the channel that I forgot that these even exist. I tried to find a way to make it fun, to make it interesting, to do the things that I like to do, and I can't. Short of recording it outside, I mean, I don't really know how to make these more exciting. And it's too windy to do it outside. So we're just gonna sit here and do a What Sold video. I know they're not the most thrilling, but everyone likes to see what's sold, and I've got some interesting things here, so let's take a look. These are in no particular order. These are 12 to 15 random items that I selected through the month of March that I sold. So let's go. First up, a Pittsburgh Pirates New Era 5950 hat. Some of these you may have already seen peppered in through other videos in the past, and some things I know you guys have not seen. There was no reason to put them into videos. So some things will be new, some things you may have already seen. Bear with me. If you've already seen it, look at it again, I guess. You've already seen this. This was in another video. I bought a whole bunch of these. I keep going back and forth on the number. I went through those videos and I know I said like 5 different numbers, but I'm pretty sure it's about 9. 9 of these hats that were all new with tags, fitted, 7 3/4 fitted hats that I bought for about $30, and I thought they'd be quick movers. Apparently 7 3/4 is a weird size or something, and I also am asking a lot of money for these hats, but I think it's worth it to a point because these are older 5950 hats, so they're a little harder to come by. So I thought I could ask a little bit more, and clearly I couldn't because they're not selling. This is the first one I've sold, and they've been listed for about 5 months. But I got pretty good money, $28.77 plus shipping. That pretty much pays for all the rest of the hats. The rest of the hats are pure profit from this point, and I'll be happy to see some more move. If you happen to be a 7 3/4 and you like the Pittsburgh Pirates, hit me up because I will make you a great deal on these hats. I promise. I want to be done with them. Next item is this Pokemon Pikachu Nintendo license button-up. Just a bunch of little Pikachu patterns all over it. It's a men's size medium. I paid, I don't remember what I paid for it. It was in a haul video. I like that I documented some of these things in haul videos so I can actually go back and see what I paid for them if I don't remember. But that's not really that important. I know I didn't pay more than $5 for this shirt. $5 to $6, and it sold for $47.44 plus shipping. Here we have another Barbie doll. This was one of the 2. I picked up 2 of these Fashionista Barbie dolls at a Goodwill that was converting to a express donation center. I think that's where my Goodwills are headed. A lot of them seem to be having less to do with selling and more to do with just taking stuff in so they can put it online. This was a little honey hole, tiny Goodwill that I used to love to pick from. Always found good stuff there. They converted it. This was one of my last pickups there, was these 2 Fashionista dolls. I paid $3.99 for that. I had an asking of $39.40, and I took a best offer of $25 plus shipping. Here's a pair of the Patagonia shorts that I'd found a couple haul videos back, the new with tags. I had 2 pair of these, which I was shocked to find new with tag Patagonia shorts. I paid, if I remember correctly, 1 pair was tagged at $2.99 and 1 pair was tagged at $3.99, and they were pretty much the exact same shorts, so I didn't really understand that. However, I was asking $58.44, and I took a best offer of $43 plus shipping. So great money on the Patagonia shorts. I'm sorry if I seem like I'm rushing through this. I've got to make it to the post office still. I've got to pick up Jess from work, and I've got to get dinner started. So I'm just trying to slide one more thing into my day, and that's this sold video. So I'm hoping to get it up this evening. That's why we're just going to breeze right on through. Nothing fancy, nothing crazy here. This next item, I paid 99 cents a piece for these. There were 4 of them. Take a seat. They're little miniature dollhouse chairs. These were the Mexican leather. They're not real leather, they were just made of resin. But looking through the little catalog came with it, they're some fancy looking chairs. Had them for a while now. I think I picked them up at the end of fall. And I tried selling them individually. I tried putting up a pair, and finally I just grouped all 4. And I had them up for $39.77, took a best offer of $35 plus shipping for all 4 chairs. So again, another great turnaround, $4 into $35. Here we have Pillsbury. These were in a haul video, and I talked about them in another video. I was pretty confident that I was going to get $50 for my Pillsbury Bowls, new in the box, old stock, and I did. I got $49.44 plus shipping, and as you can see, I've actually sold 2 now. I don't think I included the second one in this video. I took like the first 15 items from the beginning of March, and that's what we're looking at. So this was towards the end of March, and I didn't get $50 for the second one. Someone made me an offer of like $38, and I took that. But the first set, I got full asking price, $49.44 plus shipping, and I'm hoping on the third set to also get $50. Here were some Dungeons and Dragons books, a rule book, the Dungeon Master's Guide, and a planner handbook. This was a bad buy. I felt there were 4 books that I bought all together for $15. The 4th book is still in my store. I decided to just sell that on its own because it didn't really match this group, but these 3 books were the same, well, from the same series. So I looked around at the comps. I wasn't impressed with the prices, and I didn't want to sit and wait, so I figured auction was my best bet. We'll let the market figure out what these books are worth. And not terrible. Ended up 20 bids at $36 plus shipping, and made my money back, made a little bit of profit, still have the 4th book to sell. So overall, it wasn't a terrible buy, but it wasn't great. It wasn't what all I had hoped and dreamed of Dungeons and Dragons books. I know these aren't that old. I know the older ones bring the better money. These are from like 2004, something like that. Still alright though. Here we have Peanuts 2003 Pigpen and Snowman little action figure set. This was $1.99. I picked that up at St. Vincent de Paul, and there weren't a lot of Pigpens listed. Not this one. There's 2 types from this set, it looked like, and this was the harder to come by one. Had it up for a while since I feel like right after Christmas is when I found it, and of course I did. I couldn't have found something like this right before Christmas where I probably could have got top dollar. It had to be after Christmas. Took a best offer of $28. $28 plus shipping on Pigpen. So $1.99. I'm going way too fast. I'm sorry. This video probably sucks, but I told you I've got a million things to do, and I want to put something out for you guys because I know you look forward to the videos, and this probably isn't something that you're looking forward to because it's same old, same old. It's a guy in front of a wall with a stain on the ceiling. You see this? Why can't I point to it? There's something leaking in my roof, and now my ceiling has a stupid watermark in it. Not happy about that. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I'm rushing through the video because I want to put something out for you guys to watch, and this is the best I can do right now. But $1.99 into $28 is alright by me. 1999 vintage liquid blue Dead shirt. I used to have a bunch of these. I didn't really like the Grateful Dead that much, but I loved the shirts in the 90s, so I would buy all the tie-dyes with the bears and stuff on them because I thought they looked neat. but to be honest, I only had probably the Grateful Dead Greatest Hits album, and that's about as much of the Grateful Dead as I knew. So I was a bit of a poser, you could say. I just like the shirts. But this one I found this at Goodwill, $3.99, and it was in great shape. What's the back look like? Let's look at the back. The back was the magician skeleton. Come on. Still very vibrant. Lots of life left in this shirt. Had that for a while too. I've had that since last summer. But I was originally asking way too much. I was trying to get like 60 bucks out of it, and it was a bit unrealistic. Finally settled down here on the price of $39.44, and that's what I got. $39.44 plus shipping. Here we have Hamilton Beach Super Shooter Cookie Press. This was recently picked up. I don't recall what I paid for it. Less than $5. In the haul video, this is one of the items I was talking about, being very thankful for the working hangouts and, other live chats, because it's a great place to pick up bolos. People just kind of start having their own little side conversations in those chats, and I would have walked right past this because you see cookie presses all the time, and typically they're not really worth anything. But I had read a couple people talking about super shooters, and I logged it into my brain, super shooter, be on the lookout for the super shooter, and sure enough, not too long after that, I found one, and they go for great money. This is actually the low end of the super shooter prices. This is kind of the standard version, and I still got $54.44 plus shipping. But there are some super shooters, if you guys go and look at those comps, $70, $80, $100 on super shooter cookie presses. So that was a great pickup, and again, I think I paid less than $5 for it. Okay, LL Bean men's brown wool commando sweater. It had the shoulder patches and the elbow patches. Nice, wool blend. Paid somewhere between $7 and $8 for this. I'm pretty sure I got this at the Salvation Army Family Store. Tons of offers. I had it originally up in the 60s. I started off at like $68. Lots of offers. Didn't want to take them because I thought I could get $60. Finally, after all the offers stopped coming, nobody else seemed interested. I lowered the price down here to $49.77, and I ended up taking a best offer of $40 plus shipping. And I was fine with that because $40 is still great money, and it went to an APO, whatever the military shipping address thing is. APO, I think it is. It went to someone in the military, so I'm fine with $40. I hope they enjoyed their sweater, their military sweater in the military. Not sure where it went though. Just I know it went to an APO address. This was in a sold video. This was my first ever viewer sale. Levi's Denim Jacket. It was in really great shape. It, to me, looked almost unworn. The tags were still crisp, so it hadn't been through a lot of washes. The buttonholes were still nice and stiff. This is a really nice denim jacket, and this ended up going to a viewer, Denise, for a best offer of $45 plus shipping. And she gave me positive feedback, so I imagine she liked it. So thanks again, Denise. Alright, we're rounding out the end here. This was an interesting one. This was fun to find. You know how I am with my hard goods, my glassware. These counter savers you see all the time, but I've never seen one new. I've never seen one new in the package before, and I was kind of pumped to see it new in the package. I actually found two of them. This was the Corningware Wildflower pattern, and this one was the larger of the two. This was a 20 by 14. They're tempered glass cutting boards, I guess, or just counter protectors. They're really nice, and typically when I see them, I don't bother with them because you can usually get somewhere between $40 and $60 for the used ones, depending on what the pattern is. If you know anything about the Corningware, a lot of these patterns are pretty common. But every now and then there's one that's a little harder to find, and I never seem to find the harder to find ones. I only see the common ones, and I don't ever bother to pick them up. So I was happy to finally be able to buy one, and the fact that it was still new in its package was alright by me. What was I saying? So they can be worth your time to pick up. If you search through the counter savers, the Corningware counter savers, you'll see there's like 2 patterns that I can't think of the name of that are pretty desirable and hard to find. This one probably out of the package would have been a $40 piece, but because it was new in the package, I got $89.44 plus shipping and positive feedback. Customer was thrilled to get it. And I still have a 10 by 14 Spice of Life. The Spice of Life pattern that I found new in the package. So it was weird to see 2 stacked on top of each other new in the package. I assume they came from the same home. Why somebody would buy 2 of these and then never ever use them is beyond me, but I'm glad that they didn't, because that helped me out tremendously. So if you see these, don't be afraid of them. Pick them up. Learn the patterns, the 2 or 3 patterns that are more desirable. Because they can bring you some pretty good money. If you can get them for a couple bucks, it could be a $40 to $60 sale for you. Next, oh, this is the last thing. I have more sales for March. I'll throw another video up soon here, but again, I'm pressed for time. Even trying to get this one recorded, I feel bad. I feel like I'm gypping you guys, like I'm shortchanging you, but I have to do life stuff. You may have seen in a previous sold video, I had some of these Longaberger Woven Traditions soup bowls. I had them in the red color. Those all sold through with their plates. Now I'm sitting on these yellow soup bowls. I didn't have plates for these, I only had the bowls, and I finally sold one. 3 are still available. If you're interested in a soup bowl, hit me up. But I finally sold one. I was asking, I think I started up at like $48, and I've slowly come down to 24 bucks. And I don't even think I got 24 bucks. Best offer of 20. Took 20 bucks plus shipping just to move one. It's pure profit at this point, so I'm not really like holding out for top money, but I really thought these were going to sell better than they did. I feel like looking at the comps at the time and now looking back on it, I got in on the floor of these when nobody wanted them anymore. Had I found them like 6 months prior, I probably could have done a lot better with them. I think I found them on the tail end of people really having any desire to own these. Yeah, I tried to make this fast, and it still ran like 20 minutes. How did that happen? How did I talk about 15 things for 20 minutes? So, all in all, not bad. I think I didn't tell you some of the prices I paid for these things. The counter saver, the big one I paid $4 for, and the smaller one I paid $3 for. So I paid $4 for that and sold for $89.44. I think I told you the jean jacket. I don't recall what I paid. I probably shouldn't say. Viewer bought it. Is that okay? I don't really know what the etiquette is. She's a reseller, so I'm sure she knows I didn't pay a lot for it. I know it was less than $10. The sweater, we talked about the sweater price. Yeah, I think I told you the price of everything else. Nothing over $10. I don't think there was a single thing in this sold video that I paid more than $10 for, and there's a few $100s in profit here. So that's it. Again, I'm a broken record. I'm trying real hard, guys, to get videos together to keep you interested, to keep you entertained, but it's rough. Got an estate sale planned for Saturday. I might try to hit some garage sales. The cleaning of the garage, that didn't happen, just like I knew it wouldn't. I spent most of the day putting that video together talking about cleaning the garage and never actually got around to doing it. but Jess is getting on my ass about cleaning it. She wants to be more organized because one of the caveats of me going full-time is that I have to be more organized, because I'm not organized at all. You can tell, you can see it. I'm not an organized person, so that's one of the conditions, is I need to get my crap together, if you will. So cleaning the garage is a definite must. I want to hit the estate sale that's right down the street from me. I think there's a couple garage sales too that I saw locally advertised. How many of you are just able to focus on the stain now that I pointed it out? Is that all you've been looking at for the whole video? Because every time I look at the camera, that's all I see, is it looks like I have a halo of dirt above my head. It's awesome. So I guess that's on the list. We're going to replace the ceiling tile. We're going to clean the garage and hit some estate sales. So hopefully this weekend I can get some footage out of estate sale and garage sale finds. And if the weather cooperates, flea market season's starting. And I'm dying to show you guys what's happening at the flea market. But for the last 3 weeks, we've had nice weather, nice weather, nice weather. And then every Sunday, it drops back down into the 30s and snows. And no one's going to set up at the flea market unless it's over 45 degrees. So this weekend, I think it's supposed to be like 70 on Sunday. So I should have the flea market too. So summer's coming, exciting things should start happening, and I'll get these videos out to you as soon as I possibly can. I'm only one guy though, so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.